What is up, guys? Kempo back here again, just in the line to get myself a coffee for work. And yesterday, day before, I got to watch Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. Obviously, the replay, because Sunday morning I don't want to get up at 4 in the morning to watch an English card. I didn't get to watch all the rest of the card yet, but I've heard it's absolutely amazing. I've watched the main event, which I'm happy to say I wish I saw it live, because damn, man, like, that looked insane. It was straight from the get-go. Daniel Dubois took that center of the ring and he just went to town. And then you got to give it to AJ. He has the heart of a bloody lion, man, and it's insane. Like, watching him come through the way he did and take the shots that he took, you can't deny AJ is a true warrior. And you're going to give Daniel Dubois props, because majority of people probably, or that I talked to and I saw online, was probably betting on AJ. And I'm going to put my hands up now. I did as well. I thought AJ was going to win this, but I think 2 days before, I actually was thinking maybe Daniel Dubois might knock him out, because someone did make a good point that AJ's all his last fights are like tailor-made for him. Like, the Nagano had only fought one boxing fight, so he had to do something like that. Hellenius and Olive Islanders, people who had been sparring and had been around before. So, versing a Daniel Dubois, a young lion who has fought hard fights the last few fights, I did actually get tempted, so I chucked Daniel Dubois on a multi, but for a knockout, and that wasn't the thing I got wrong, because, oh my gosh, Daniel Dubois, the thing about that, and, just got the coffee there. So straight from the get-go, Daniel Dubois kept everything tight. AJ had his hands down for pretty much the majority of the fight, but when he did have his hands up, he had success. Dubois, he found that home for those shots every time, and he was aggressive. He made it dirty. Like, he pushed AJ back. Like, he was going to get that. He took that respect almost immediately, and it really showed. You can see in the ring walk as well, Daniel Dubois just getting angry. Like, him walking second was kind of a little weird as well, because he's the champion and all, but I think all that played a part, and he just fired up. And in the fight, just got those knockdowns nice and early. Like, from, I think, round 1, he got AJ down already, and I think he knocked down 3 or 4 times. And even at one point where AJ did land, it did look like Daniel Dubois was hurt a little bit, but nowhere near as much as every time Daniel Dubois hit AJ. So even when AJ pushed him back with that right hands, and Daniel Dubois found the opening again, right hand over the top, just everything about Daniel Dubois that night, everything was firing all cylinders. He made it a dirty dogfight, but you could definitely tell he was a bigger pit bull in that ring that night. And where does AJ go from here is the question. Look, if Fury loses to Usyk again, I would say take that Fury fight finally. Like, that's something he could do. I don't think AJ really wants to take any lower fights at this point. But I think it's either Wilder or Fury. For those, you could say Andy Ruiz rematch, but I don't know, man. Like, you could, but it really depends if AJ, what he wants to do anymore, because he's not going to get that title shots anytime soon. He is getting on. He's had a long career. I would say what I would like to see him fight Fury out of everyone. That's the one fight I want to see personally. If he wants to keep fighting, then there is fights for him, but at this point in your career, man, just realize what you're actually doing it for. I think the Fury fight would go down really well if Fury loses. As for Dubois the champ, oh my gosh. So for him, I think he takes the winner of AJ and Fury. Not AJ, Fury, sorry. Usyk and Fury. So if Usyk beats Fury, I think Dubois gets that rematch, because he looks way better than he did against that Usyk fight. Usyk schooled him in that fight. No matter what people... it was a low blow, man. There was, like, low blow in a sense of what the ref said. The ref said below that is a low blow. Hit him below that, it's a low blow. So it is what it is. Usyk schooled him that fight. Like I think Dubois only won like 1 or 2 rounds in that fight. So, but that Dubois is completely different to the Dubois we've seen now. So the Dubois we see against that AJ fight that just found those shots, was aggressive, and he just showed no respect. Then that Dubois, I think, has a chance against Usyk. Just mow him down, make it dirty, and get him tired, and just throw those hands, because you know you've got the power. But yeah, it was absolutely amazing to watch. This is why heavyweight boxing is so good now. I have a debate with my mate constantly about how boxing to me has been better than the UFC this year. And that's a big call to make. And I just have so many good fights this year. It's ridiculous. And this is another one that shows why boxing has been so bloody good this year. And I hope they keep it up. And I hope I'll keep seeing Daniel Dubois keep fighting, because, man, like, he really showed how good he is that last night. Well, not last night, the night before. And AJ, I love him, man, but at this point, really take a hard look at what you want to do at this point, because you've done everything. You don't need to prove anything more. Figure out what you've won to fight for. As always, guys, thank you as always. And I think I'm going to grab and do another video in a minute. So, cheers.